Yo, welcome back with another video. This video will be about the power of pushing through, the power of going through adversity, of going through struggles, of perseverance and resilience. That's what this video will be about today. Okay, a few things I need to tell you. I'm just gonna hop straight into it. Stop caring about what others think. You know, you know how many people died with these ideas that could have been world changing. And that's because of the fear and the reaction of others, the fear of what others are going to think about you and judge you about. I think that's something we all need to change. Stop caring about what others think and do what we think is best within good judgment, moral judgment. But also, pushing through no matter what that might be, whether you're in school, trying to make up for finals, get your grades right, homelessness, pretty much whatever, family, marital problems, career problems. You have to understand that these things are temporary. On Earth, we have 4 seasons. In this city at least, I'm talking about Earth, but in this city, we have 4 seasons. That's spring, winter, autumn or fall, and summer. Each one has to go by. Just like a storm has to pass. The sun will always come back out. I promise you that. All of these problems are temporary. So just give it to God. I promise you. And smile through the storm. Just punch through the storm. I promise you. You're going to always find a way. Things are going to be good regardless. I seen this little chart. It said, do you have a problem? Yes, no. If you chose yes. It said, can you do something about it? Yes, no. If you choose yes again, then why worry? If you have a problem and you can do something about it, why worry? Then on the other side of the spectrum, if you do have a problem and you can't do anything about it, then why worry? I understand, things are a bit more complex than that, but in the end, it will always be okay. I promise you that. That's a promise. Also, think about how we got here. Think about the people before us. You ever see those memes about how people, it's not even a meme, it's real, those reels about how people have to save their family, not like actually save their family, but save their bloodline. They want to become rich and do all these things so they can be the one that saved their bloodline and everything. Think about the people before us, what people had to endure before us, what our ancestors had to go through, and how we're just lucky, let's just say lucky to be here. You know what they went through to get us here? Us specifically, black people. I'm not getting political or anything. It's just history. Slavery. Think about if our grandmother or grandfather escaped and, passed the bloodline on, and think about all these things they had to do to get us here, just for us to be Gen Z and keep, complaining and things of that nature. Just think. Okay, now I can't go through this video without an anime reference. The reference today will be Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. So Vegeta was at a point, he was tired of being, considered a weak Saiyan. And he went through this massive training arc. Literally, he was in some kind of gravity chamber or something. But this man worked his ass off. Literally. He literally did so much. And the only time the breakthrough came was when he stopped caring, when he stopped trying to surpass Kakarot or Goku, when he stopped caring about all of these external factors and everything, and when he only focused on himself, that's when the breakthrough came. So focus on yourself, strengthen yourself, so you can be the driving force that gives out